Hello everybody, my name is Timmy here, and welcome back to another episode of Double Tap, a series in Battlefield 4 where I show you guys a certain thing about the game, or a certain tactic, or whatever, to help educate you guys, and really just have a bunch of better playing Battlefield 4 players to really enhance the experience for everyone. And today we're going to be talking about what attachments you should use. Now in Battlefield 4 there's a wide array of customization for the guns that you could use. Everything from different types of scopes and red dot sights and holographic sights, whatever, to undermount attachments, to barrel attachments, to everything. There's so many different attachments to use. It can seem pretty overwhelming on what you should use. Now a lot of people, they'll try to transition what they had in Battlefield 3 to Battlefield 4 using things like the foregrip and the heavy barrel, and bring it over to Battlefield 4 thinking that is the best setup for your weapon, when really it's not. I mean, it's really good to just play around with and really test out what your favorite types of attachments are. You really want to just like use all the attachments if you can. For example, use all like the barrel attachments, use all the undermount attachments to really help you know what is best and what's good for your certain playstyle. So if you are more of a stealthy kind of guy, if you want to use, say, a suppressor on your gun, use a suppressor, for example, and put on, say, whatever the undermount attachment you want. So let's say you want to use the angled foregrip. Try that out. See maybe if your gun is like bouncing too much, if it's like not as stable as you want it to be. But on the stubby grip, if the stubby grip doesn't really account for like some of the accuracy that it should like be taking out, then see like what's wrong and use a different grip. Keep trying different grips, different muzzle attachments, whatever, and then move on to the sights. Now there's a lot of different sights in this game, some that you have to unlock with battle packs, of course. But with the different sights, it's really good to like try out like the ones that you think will work good for your role. Now, if I'm a close range kind of guy, so I want to go more into like buildings and stuff, I want a close range kind of sight. So I'll be using red dot sights and coyote sights, for example. Like the coyote sight's my favorite sight. It's very clear, very like small on the screen, and it's just really good on most guns. So I'll try to use the coyote sight. Now, if you're, say, using a DMR, for example, or an M16A4, and you want something a little more longer range, try out the ACOG sight, so you could have, like, the 4 times magnification that you need to really hit people at ranges. And this even goes on with, like, sniper rifles, for example. I know you can unlock, like, the 40 times massive zoom scope for your sniper rifles, but is that really necessary? Like, think about, are you more of like a close range kind of sniper, so maybe you want to put on the 6 times or the 8 times scope that like originally comes with most sniper rifles, or are you maybe you want to sit back a little bit more, so you'll throw on the 20 times scope, which is not as like super as like the 40 times, but it's still pretty, like, it help you get those long range shots. And hell, maybe even try like variable zoom, so you could have the 20 times zoom and then the 14 times zoom or whatever, and really you could have in total just a lot more flexibility with your loadouts. And even like, let's continue with the sniper rifles, for example. You could put out rangefinders to see if maybe that will really help you, because I know like there's different things. There's rangefinders, there's laser sights, there's flashlights, there's laser light combos, which I think is actually probably like the best for like assault rifles and carbines and stuff like that. But using, like, say, a rangefinder, for example, that could really help you if you're using a 12 times or a 20 times zoom scope to really hit people at those longer ranges, because you'll be able to zero your scope and really just be more helpful. Now, if you want to go into more of a closer range kind of engagements, you're going to want to use, say, 4 times ACOG scope, like I said, or whatever, maybe even like the 3.4 times like Russian scopes and stuff like that for even closer range fighting, because you don't want to be using an 8 times scope on closer like engagements and stuff. So that's really it. Like, just if you could take one thing away from this episode, just remember that you want to like plan out your engagements and like how you're going to be playing the game, and really customize your loadout to that. For example, I'll do like one final one. Say you're going to be playing Obliteration on Gold Mine Railway. That's a big map. Now, you want to use an assault rifle. So let's use the M416, for example. That's my favorite assault rifle. For me, I'll use the Coyote sight, because really I'm not going to be shooting people too far, so the Coyote sight's going to be more than enough for me. I'm going to be running the stubby grip, the muzzle brake, and probably a laser sight. And if I have, like, say, the laser light combo, I'll probably put that on too, because it's probably like the best undermount attachment, like, or like laser attachment that you could really have, in my opinion. So you put all that together, and that's really how you want to base your loadout off of it. So yeah, guys, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Double Tap. Leave a comment down below and tell me what your favorite loadout for weapons are in the comments down below. And I will see you guys Thursday for another video. And don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. But until then, I will see you all next time.